Good morning and welcome to Interfaith Action of Greater St. Paul's Bringing Faith to Life breakfast. I'm Chef Derek and I'm so glad you're joining us this morning. We've whipped up a fantastic, fast-paced breakfast program for you. To get us started, we have asked the Reverend Shauna Horn of Fairmount Avenue United Methodist Church to offer an opening prayer.
And now, won't you please join me in prayer, reading from Every Moment Holy, Volume 1. A liturgy for the labors of community. Our lives are so small, O Lord, our vision so limited, our courage so frail, our hours so fleeting. Therefore, give us grace and guidance for the journey ahead. We are gathered here because we believe that we are called together into a work we cannot yet know the fullness of. Still, we trust the voice of the one who has called us. And so we offer to you, O God, these things, our dreams, our plans, our visions. Shape them as you will. Our moments and our gifts, may they be invested toward bright and eternal ends. Richly bless the work before us, Lord. Shepherd us while we lest grow enamored of our own accomplishment or entrenched in an old habit. Instead, let us listen for your voice, our hearts ever open to the quiet beckonings of your Spirit to this endeavor. Let us, in true humility and poverty of spirit, remain ever ready to move at the impulse of your love in paths of your design. You alone, O God, by your gracious and life-giving Spirit, have power to knit our imperfect hearts, our weaknesses and strengths, our stories and our gifts one to another. Unite your people, multiply your meager offerings, O Lord, that all might resound to your glory. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Horn. We're deeply grateful for your continued partnership with Interfaith Action. So you're probably wondering what's on the menu this morning, right? Well, I can promise you this. You're in for a treat because we've got the ingredients for something truly remarkable. Think about that word, ingredients. What does it take to create a delicious, healthy meal? The right ingredients, right? And what does it take to create a beautiful, healthy community? Same thing, the right ingredients. That's why we're here this morning to talk about Interfaith Action's ingredients. Or another way of saying it, what's in our secret sauce? Randy Elise Roth, our fearless leader, can explain.
Thank you so much, Chef Derek. I'm so glad to be here with all of you this morning. I love to cook. I love making healthy, tasty food for my family and friends and colleagues, which means I take a lot of care in choosing the ingredients. And after years of studying and experimenting and sharpening my culinary skills, I've learned what works. I think about Interfaith Action the same way. We too study and learn and carefully choose our ingredients so we can truly help build a better St. Paul for all. We look at recipes and approaches that people try in other communities and bring the best of that home. We know that we have to start by helping people stabilize their lives. And then we can dig into the hard work of helping them build economic mobility. Our vision is that opportunity grows and poverty recedes when people of faith invest themselves in effective action. So, what are the best ingredients to grow opportunity? Well, we'll start with our most important ingredient, you. Our interfaith volunteers and donors who give your time, talent, and treasure. You serve as tutors, as job coaches, as board members. You work in our food shelf and you're restorative justice volunteers. You provide financial resources. The other key ingredients in our work are our houses of worship, the civic leaders who look to our interfaith community for solutions and input, our partner organizations with proven track records, and our incredible staff. In short, our secret sauce is this: we mobilize the deeply motivated, and we provide vital education that grounds our work and helps us form authentic relationships. I want you to meet a family who were guests in our Project Home Emergency Shelter. Their story tells our story.
Hello, my name is Charmaine Morris. About 2.5 years ago, I got into a little hardship, was evicted, and I called 211 and they connected the dots. I explained my situation and it was like, no judgments here. We're here to help. You know, you just got to do the footwork. And they supported me and my 17-year-old child.
They helped a lot, actually. I was so shy in the shelter at first, like I was just uncomfortable with it, but meeting the families and they were supportive with just everything. And then we just came to a family. That's what it is.
With the shelter, the extra support that they gave, my daughter was going to homecoming and I didn't have the money. They helped with clothes, transportation. They helped with so much, so they was very supportive. I can't thank them enough. I still come back to just see how they doing and ask about the families, see if anybody in the shelter needs work, because my job is hiring, and I'm always willing to help.
My advice for teenagers that's in the homeless shelters: whatever you're going through, honestly, just adjust. It's gonna be okay. It won't be long, but you just gotta make the best of it and just keep pushing and just get through it together. And you're gonna be okay, you know what I'm saying?
That family is why I work here. Every day I think about food that will help our children and their parents develop healthy brains and bodies. The families Project Home and our Department of Indian Work, or DIW, serve depend on that healthy food. Last year, our DIW food shelf contributed 185,467 pounds of food to 900 families. At times, demand was nearly 300% higher than the year before. Come with me now and take a stroll through our food shelf. I'm here with Kelly Miller, Director of our Department of Indian Work. She oversees a growing team that is serving our American Indian community in all kinds of ways. Under Kelly's leadership, the state chose DIW to serve as a trusted COVID community coordinator during this pandemic. So, in addition to making sure a growing number of hungry families have a reliable source of food and clothing, Kelly and her team have ramped up operations to provide job referrals, COVID testing, supplies, and connection to vaccines for dozens of people in the American Indian community. Kelly, take us on a quick tour of the food shelf.
Mino Giga Jeb, and welcome to the Department of Indian Work. We're glad you could be with us this morning. I'm here at our food shelf, which we revamped recently with the support of Super Shelf. Healthy, culturally appropriate food is so important to our American Indian community. That's what makes our food shelf unique and important. We take great pride in providing many choices of healthy foods, including traditional options like walleye, herbal teas, and wild rice, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, meat, and other traditional choices. Last year, we distributed 186,000 pounds of food to nearly 2,500 people. Our families can come in and shop or order online for curbside pickup. And if transportation is an issue, we have a new Indigivan to deliver food to homes, especially our elders. I'd like to introduce you to one of our elders who can tell you directly about her experience with DIW.
My name is Vicki, and I've been involved with DIW for 15 to 20 years. How I got involved in this place started with my mom and dad, and we'd come here. Sometimes they'd have meetings in here, like overnight meetings. You know, that's where you sit up all night and sing. Another aunt of mine, Linda Hayes, she was working here too. So they would call us and ask us to come and help. Sometimes we'd be working in the clothes, or sometimes when they have groceries delivered, we'll bring the bags in and put them away. Or sometimes we'll just help, and get the bags ready if someone needs groceries. Then when they have Thanksgiving and Christmas, we'll come and get the bags ready for that, to distribute it to the people. Well, they help me like during the holidays. They give me a basket. And then so when I run short, because I can always come here, and get food from them guys. Well, they can help you with stuff. If not, they'll find someone, some way to help you. First, see what your needs are, and then kind of direct you or guide you to where you got to go. They'll help you, if you need help.
Derek and Kelly, thank you for that tour. And Vicki, thank you for sharing your story. Welcome back to the Project Home Kitchen, where we're helping Chef Derek finish up meal prep. These wonderful people with me are key to that secret sauce. We have Reverend Shauna Horn, whose church is a Project Home partner and is also part of a coalition of 4 churches doing deep racial justice work. I'm also happy to welcome Dr. Uhuru Williams, Vice President of our Board of Directors and founder of the Racial Justice Institute at St. Thomas. Reverend Horn, tell us about your involvement and what you're looking forward to in the coming year.
My church was actually an original Project Home partner. We've participated in Project Home every year for more than 20 years, sometimes as a host, sometimes providing volunteer support.
We're deeply grateful to places like Fairmont Avenue United Methodist Church for helping us provide emergency shelter for families, and to the wonderful Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet in Ramsey County, who've helped make Project Home at the Provincial House a welcoming, safe shelter for families experiencing homelessness. There are so many things cooking at Interfaith Action in the coming year. Our Department of Indian Work food shelf will be moving to a new and larger location to better serve our American Indian community and to accommodate the growth in our services. Our growing Opportunity St. Paul Volunteer Corps will continue its high-impact work in tutoring and job coaching and is starting to handle actual cases in restorative justice work. We're forming an interfaith partnership with Minnesota Department of Public Safety Commissioner John Harrington. We'll bring faith communities statewide together to study what light their sacred texts might shed on police reform, and we'll share those insights with the commissioner to inform policy. And with the support of the Northwest Area Foundation, we'll expand our Community Power-Up program to provide regular free legal clinics, a legal rights video series that our clergy are sharing with their congregations, and community education sessions on topics like rental assistance, how to expunge a criminal conviction, and more. We have all the right ingredients, but Chef Derek, what do we need to complete the recipe?
Your support is what it takes to finish our secret sauce. Dr. Williams, tell us what we need to know.
We all know the secret sauce of Interfaith Action takes time and care and resources. And that's why we're all here today. You've heard a few stories of the tremendous impact we're making, and now we need your help to continue to make a difference for our neighbors. Your resources today make our work possible tomorrow. Your investment ensures we continue to shelter families, build stability and economic mobility for our neighbors, provide food for hungry families, address systemic inequalities with our civic leaders, and so much more. So, are you ready to invest now? We've made it easy for you. You can click the link in the chat box, or just go to interfaithaction.org/donate. We all know that these past 2 years have been difficult, but we've shown how we can come together as people of faith and hope and boldly take a stand for equity and justice for everyone in our community. Our goal today is to raise $130,000 to support our community. You can make a pledge or give via your donor-advised fund by clicking on the form on our website. We know that $130,000 is a big goal, but I want you to think about Charmaine, China, and Vicky, and how we can surround them and others in our community with love, support, hope, and resources they need to thrive. Take a minute right now to make a difference. Again, you can find the donate link in the chat box right now, or go to www.interfaithaction.org to make your donation today. It's as easy as pie. If you have any questions or have trouble, simply type your question in the chat box and one of our volunteers will respond. And remember, we can't do it alone. We're all key ingredients in this work, and we need you. Your gift today is an investment in the community you believe in, that we believe in. We're watching the donations come in and are incredibly grateful. On behalf of the Interfaith Action Board, staff, and participants, thank you for being with us this morning and for being part of our movement.
Thank you so much, Uhuru. We are deeply grateful for your support. Over the years, I've learned that food is better when you cook together with family and friends. We're better together. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for investing your time and resources into our shared work. We're building a better St. Paul, one family at a time, thanks to you.